A Northwest Iowa family is sharing their story tonight after an incident at school highlighted a need to autism education in the classroom. Thanks for joining us this Sunday evening. I'm Connor Trett, and that story is first on Siouxland News. 8-year-old Kamden Adams of Danbury, Iowa was diagnosed with autism in 2018. He and his mother Jamie are trying to raise awareness about the disorder. Our Taylor Deckert sat down with the family and brings us his story tonight.
And I'm autistic. Many autistic kids are bullied because of their problems. They are bullied for what they are given.
Kamden Adams was a second-grade student at Mapleton Elementary, sharing a message. She wants to make sure people with autism are treated fairly.
Autism, it needs to be understood that these kids, they might be different, but they want to be treated just like any normal child.
Educating the public that children with autism have triggers. Dr. Simon Wallace wrote in an article for Autism Speak saying some individuals on the autism spectrum act out aggressively, and clearly this can be distressing for everyone involved. Aggression is among the most common challenges reported by parents of children and adolescents with autism. Kamden explained that he often feels misunderstood and looked over due to his disabilities of autism, ADHD, and anxiety.
There was a lot of misunderstandings between teachers and him. We had school meetings where we had to tell him you cannot yell at him. If there's yelling involved, he will shut down.
So when those teachers were talking to you, has that ever happened before, or was that the worst incident?
Well, I gotta say this. I will say this. It was.
He's referring to November 23rd, when his routine was off due to a speech appointment. When he returned to class, his teacher asked him to complete an assignment he thought he had already done.
When a teacher reacts a certain way or throws something at him, that's a reaction, and they can't handle it. They don't always act appropriate towards it. So when you don't understand a kid like mine, it's easy to have what we call meltdown.
After that incident, Jamie decided to homeschool Kamden. Kamden is finishing up the semester at home.
I'm actually homeschooled. It's way better than the school I was going to.
Jamie is noticing if he stays on his routine and remains calm, he can get his work done. The Adams family is hoping this incident will be a reminder to the public about treatment for people with this developmental disorder.
It's sad because a lot of autism kids are getting the blame for what's caused by the actions people are throwing towards them.
Siouxland News reached out to the district in response to the incident, and they said in a statement, what can be stated is that MVAO has clear policies and procedures for reporting bullying and harassment, and the district takes all reports very seriously. The goal at MVAO is to work with all students to address their educational, social, and emotional needs, unquote. The full statement from the district can be seen with this story at SiouxlandNews.com.